This is the first time in 3 years that the government has secured Parliament's approval to enact the Finance Act before the December 31st deadline. In previous years, the government has struggled to gain Parliament's approval. In 2011, the government failed to pass the Finance Act after it refused to introduce controls on interest rates, a standoff that lagged on till March 2012. Last year's budget was no different, with President Mwai Kibaki refusing to assent to the finance bill after members of Parliament awarded themselves hefty send-off packages. The bill was eventually assented into law in January this year. The Finance Bill 2013 was assented into law by President Uhuru Kenyatta, paving way for the full implementation of the government's budget plans. The allocations that will directly impact on the citizenry include the 13.4 billion shilling fund allocation to vulnerable groups, cope with the high cost of living, and a 2 billion shilling agribusiness fund allocated to farmers. There are also two key tax measures that will impact on the cost of goods and services. The first is the introduction of a 1.5% railway levy set to generate 15 billion shillings for the construction of the Kenya-Uganda railway line. Though well intended, the levy will push up the cost of imported commodities, including fuel and foodstuffs such as wheat and sugar. The second measure is the increment on import tax imposed on plastics from 10% to 25%, with products such as cosmetics and toothpaste set to incur the new levy. For Citizen Business, I'm Henry Githaiga.